What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your mile high priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on Jupiter's day. It's Thursday, June 20th, a little later in the day, and it's cloudy. What's good, y'all? I don't know why I did not get through. I don't think I even record. Maybe I did, but I was searching for it and I cannot find it. I don't know where the Capricorn sign placement reading is, so I'm recording it, but this is a collective reading. I thought I would check into Oracle and then get into the Capricorn message after. So happy full moon in Capricorn to the collective, regardless of your sign placement reading. I'm your Ma High Priest. This is also the ingress of the sun into Cancer. There's a lot of there's no groundedness, but I think there are many commitments that we're coming to. So it'll be, if you can mix that into a bowl, that may give you like a interpretation of how of the fast-paced quality, not the feeling of not being grounded, and forward movement, because it's that cardinal Cancer, sun in Cancer. So there is a forward momentum, and Cancer can have a springboard moment. Saturn is coming to a retrograde. Capricorn is the sign of karma. My Jupiter is in Saturn, or my Jupiter is in Capricorn, which means it's ruled by Saturn. My Saturn is in Scorpio, and so are my Mars. So I don't know. I I know I yell at my audience. That we're not like we don't hand out karma, but I'm wondering if maybe I can help you how to move through it, right? Maybe that's maybe I'm learning that's also part of my job here, or especially here on this channel. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. This is your full moon in Capricorn vibe. I'm your mercurial effervescent ninja warrior, multi-dimensional Akashic librarian, funny looking gesture with your expansive, spiritually divine guided messages for your spiritual growth and exaltation. I'm going to pull a 3-card spread. What is the full moon asking you to release and to forgive? So a lot of forgiveness. You're moving towards a commitment of some sort, or many. This change has been coming. I think maybe there was a reading, or the feeling is coming back of December, the end of fall 2022, so the beginning of winter of 2022, which means summer of 2022 if you're in, or summer 20, is it summer 2023? I don't know. No, it's summer 2022 in southern hemisphere, right? Anyway, new moon in Capricorn back in that 2022 of December, right? A wish upon a star. Anyway, yes. I also have Matt Hughes, Dreamscape Oracle, My Values Oracle, Chris Ann Lights Here's Tarot, and the Zodiac Tarot. We'll see how far we get. The Empress is a significator card. This is from Matt Hughes' deck, the Ethereal Visions Tarot. It's so cool. The Luna edition is cooler, but I still love the original. So don't mind that. That's full moon in Capricorn, because the Empress represents the full moon in general, and I will re-record the Capricorn reading. I don't know why I deleted it. I don't know where it went. Thank you so much, God Spices. What is the full moon in Capricorn? Asking the collective to release and to forgive. What is the main message of the new moon and what is the outcome? 3-card spread. Goddess Spices and Mercury, Archangels, Angels. Spread out the highest light. Help ancestors, ancestors, ancient ancestors. I'm so sorry, the mug is in the way. Y'all, I'm tired and overly caffeinated as always because it's the end of the day. Tired because it's Thursday, end of the week. I still have work on this weekend, which is fine. It's fun. And allergies are kicking my butt. But I love incense. Okay. Solar flares, anyone? Solar flares, full moon in Capricorn, anyone? You do have the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. It does give me that yes vibration, but this is where what the full moon is asking you to release and to forgive. It does have a lot to do with manifestation, the Wheel of Fortune, so you're really working for something you truly want, so can you hold on to everything that you have manifested thus far in reality? So not ideas, not projects, maybe projects, but situations, folks, situationships, relationships. I don't know if I want to advocate like fully giving up on people, but you have to decide if you're gonna work through problems with people, and that involves more than just your agreement. So consider that you may want to hold on to a lot, but folks will not fit in the new vibration. It is energetic. I think you creative people know this. It's spiritual motivation. Gosh, I feel that leaders, like maybe teachers, can feel this sense of in a intuitive inspiration to move onward, forward. Wow, it's such a like high vibe. Like, yes, I'm good with that. So with the high vibe comes release of low vibe. I also don't like to perceive it in that manner. What if you perceive it as a different vibration? You're more harmonious. Magic. Also, yeah, bring love into the situation. So that's the main message of the new moon. New moon in Aquarius. So here's the North Node card for your first spot there for what to release, what to forgive. This is what the main message of the full moon. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, yeah. That darn King of Swords, right? So yes, there. On the other hand, there could be a tendency to jump ship. Sometimes there are unrecognized possibilities, so possibilities are not fully conceived. I don't know, whatever. So it's a risk, right? And I think as you come to see, not everything is permanent. So just because you may decide to do not, or decide not to do something at the moment, do you ultimately give up on it or give up on it? Ultimately, I don't know if that's true for every situation, right? The main message is bring love into situations. So a lot of discernment, because you can't throw everything out with the bathwater. You can't throw the gems, the baby, the good stuff. I need to soften the landing into this new reality. Prosperity lies ahead is the main message or outcome. Prosperity lies ahead, New Moon in Taurus, so the need to develop a budget, or not necessarily, a budget amongst financial forecast, outlook in the longer scheme of things. So this is Matt Hughes Dreamscape Oracle, just one card. The Seer, you're a truth seeker, because you are led to the truth, you seek the truth, you know that you seek the truth, then you also know that you can't stay static in most thought vibrations, because you're working towards the truth. So you're constantly overriding. You've been overriding. Maybe you need to override a lot of old belief systems, thought patterns, tendencies, any addictive quality of behavior, false perceptions and projections. I get the clean it up. I get the refresh, even physical. Capricorn is the keeper of time, and so they are. Gosh, I was going off about this. You're not the keeper of time. Was it in a Scorpio or it was a collective reading, or a Scorpio reading, or gosh, so many. Okay, but if you work with Chronos, like the Saturn, you're working with time. Now it makes sense. Capricorn ruled people. Capricorn forward. Capricorn archetypal people will look younger as they age, and this is sort of an aspect of so this is the not Peter Pan, but this is the like a fountain of youth, through knowledge, through virtue. It's so intense how much Saturn does now like soften in that. Can you expand, knowing now how you want to establish order? So that involves virtue as like, also exciting. It's like you'll be able to spend energy, currency, time, creative. Also has a feeling of like money going towards like good things, money going towards like better things, with the Seer matching the New Moon in Taurus, like manifestation in a meditative state, and so yeah, there can be a quantity. How much can you expand? Well, how much do you need to release? How much do you need to untangle from? Do you see in your vision? How far do you see? Like, oh wow, amazing. So the astrology with the sun ingress into, now it makes sense why I did the collective reading too. Synchronicities in so many different ways for me. I bet you were seeing it too, right? Like those repeating numbers, things like that. They are attached to levels of dimension. So the first number being mostly subconscious. The dual, the multiple digit. So like the double digit is consciousness and can be perceived as consciousness and subconscious. So working now with ability, manifestation qualities. So maybe working with saints and or ascended masters or other principalities or deities, right? Oh, amazing, right? We love a good expansive yes. This year, how far can you see, right? With the sun ingress into Cancer, the positions, alignments of the planets, the cosmic, wow, like the cosmic dance. You are a cosmic dancer. You are in a position to, like, wow, like, are you unveiling your own? So think of, yeah, my astrologer was just reminding me of that. Think of the next 8-year cycle. So we were just primed with this, right? Next 1 year. So next 1 year, next, think of things like next 7 years, in the next 7 year, in the next 14 years, in the next 18 years, and in the next 22 years. All of those are in alignment with the shifts in the planetary, like revolutions around the zodiacal wheel. So like Neptune and Saturn are about to end their longer. Well, Neptune has like humongous time, and so it'll be fascinating for it to be in Aries, and then Saturn will go into Aries. We are in a very starter. Cancer is fast and begs for the momentum. So the seer wants to not fake it along the way, not suppose that you like will get it along the way. Like, don't get swindled. Gives me like markets, gives me travel, it gives me creativity, mercantilism, like selling, business. Yeah, like, do you just want a budget and a savings plan for the next year, or like, do you have a project that you want to kick off in the next 7 years, and then where do you see it in the next 20 years, and then what does it mean for your next 30, 40 years? Like, I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be that freaking far out, but like, maybe a project can have a sense of legacy, right? Isn't that what like all freaking tarot readers talk about? So we'll get there, I guess, right? 10 of Pentacles. Where the is the seer? Listen to the universe in order to bring the dreams of insight. Locate the balance between fate and free will. We just went through that. Thank you for being here. I honor you in your path. I'm very grateful for our energetic exchange. I'm such a loudmouth these days. My throat chakra is clear, right? I'm very passionate. I have shifted due to my intensive alchemy and shadow work, I guess, psychic work. It says beauty. Let's see, what else do we have for the collective? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God, Mercury, Archangels, Angel Spirit, that's the highest light. Okay, but we did read this year before I reread what the synopsis or like summary of this year is, like the summary statement, which is like, how do you match what your ego maybe was like, that is so like, that is BS. Like, do you really think you can do it? Like, you've tried it before. Like, yeah, we all have. We've all had failed projects. We've all had projects that could have gone places and didn't, like stalled. I had things published. I had media campaign. You know, like, do you think I care? Like, does that like bother me at night? No. Like, I have a plaque somewhere, and I apparently have a problem with hanging any wall hangings. Like, I just framed a bunch of stuff and nothing is on the wall. Okay, wait. Wow. Romance, humility. These were flipped over. Power, self-acceptance. Okay. Yeah, big creative moment. Okay. Commitment keeps coming up. Thank you so much. I was like, sing that around. Wow. God's will. The Hierophant. Cool. Subconscious. We were talking about that. Like, this is creative and rising. Maybe some things you reflect on in really primally very sacral. It's exciting to be inspired, right? Earth Star, yeah, it like, yo, card number 8, strength. Know that you have paid your dues. Don't wallow. Don't sit. The White Owl, knowledge. You know stuff. You've been through stuff. So like, also recognize you've gotten through it. Now you're more plugged in, so to speak. Wow, I love it. So I added the tritone, which is kind of like dissonance, and Mars. So you may have Mars in Scorpio, Mars in Aries, or Mars in Capricorn, which is freaking awesome, because I was like, should I bring it up? But I was gonna bring it up in the Capricorn reading, but then here it is. So I guess I do work. Yes, I'm not saying I guess. I do work with a lot of the vibration of Mars, which this is a very Mars. Mars is in Taurus right now, and there are 2 Taurus cards here, and then there's a Mars card with a tritone. So you may have Mars in Taurus, Mars in Capricorn, Mars in Virgo, Mars in Aries, Mars in Leo, Mars in Scorpio. Spirit asks you to bring more magic into your life by including more mindfulness practices like meditation and yoga. And I mentioned your ego earlier because I know you're freaking giving me side eye right now. What's good? Trust in the cosmic messages, as you have been lately, as you have been admonishing and surprised by synchronicities lately. Don't get caught up, don't get wrapped up. Thank your spirit guides for talking to you, right? Like, thank spirit guides for thank your helpful spirit guides. Call on your helpful spirit guides. If you're receiving synchronicities, you want to make sure you're asking your helpful spirit guides, like not just any spirit guide, your helpful, like your close spirit guides, right? The ones you work with. Like, what does that mean, if anything? Give me more clarity. Like, what are these repeating numbers? Maybe all you have to do is go look up a search on the web or something, but maybe it is more personal to you. There's a number here, 5, so, which again is the Hierophant, which is God's will. So this is a tritone dissonance. So music is gonna be very meaningful for this summer. Again, don't get too caught up. like in the messages, but it should speak more to creative passion, not like wild flame thoughts, like not someone speaking to you through the songs. Maybe you connect with a soulmate friendship, a soulmate commitment, like what that is not based in trauma bond or I'm not laughing, or codependency, right? Always a level of beautiful balance, dependent states depending on the person. Wow, friendship. Yeah, you guys are likely building up to something. Virgo is here, New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Divinity, figuring yourself out so that you're like something is a, what is that saying? Something is now in motion, but like is adrift, like something has become, like when the leaves get rustled, and the wind kind of picks it up. I think we'll just get one tarot because we're already getting really into it. Goddess, Isis, Mercury. Cool, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about being whisked away, and knowledge, feeling youthful, studious, Capricornian, Sagittarian, studious, Scorpionic, alchemy, and physiological. So based in body care, I am fit, like activity. Also alchemy, so psychology and spirituality, knowledge. So getting ready to take on trips. Maybe you were not thinking you were like, I'm done with relationships, but you're like, maybe you are ready to commit to a long term. Maybe you really do want a long term commitment. So you're figuring things out like that. Learning about money. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. How fun is that? 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, Major Arcana number 18, 4 Wands, yeah. So the Wands are in the Capricorn reading. The 4 Wands is the way I read that is like shift, okay? Shift into your reality. I welcome you. If this is your first recognition of your shift through timelines, and it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's magic. It's Gemini season comes to a close, and Cancer season is like, are you ready? Are you ready? You thought Cancer was like soft and sleepy and wheezy, right? Like, no, Cancer's ready to roll, all right? So, but like Cancer's also got to keep the pace up in that steady rhythm, not in a dissonant state. So figure out what needs to kind of get chunked out. Remember I said throw the whole trash and new bin. So new home for some of y'all, I don't know. Yeah, Capricorn, okay, I'll get to it. All the love, all the light. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Thank you all so much. I hope everyone has enjoyed the sign readings. Let me finish up with the Capricorn reading. I think I just wanted to wait for the moon to be closer to the full moon, because I recorded most of them on Monday when I had some kind of energy. It's really dark out there, so let me get to the Capricorn reading. And happy full moon in Capricorn, and I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. The ingress of the sun in Cancer, and this like summer of change. By the way, it's a summer of change, and also very like heady, and don't get caught up in no spiritual retreat nonsense. Yes, go on a spiritual retreat, but make sure it's legitimate, right? This ingress falls right on my moon. Like, I don't even know what that means. Like, maybe expect more of my talkative nonsense. All the love, all the light. Okay, talk to y'all very soon.